Yes, baby. I am bringing Reality with the King on tour, and I'm stopping in DC on Mother's Day. Thank you to all the mothers who have watched my shows throughout my entire career. I want to celebrate with you. I am throwing a live Mother's Day brunch at 3 o'clock in DC at the Howard Theater with the ladies baby of Love and Marriage DC. Ashley Silva, Irena Tyler, Joy Carter. So make sure to get your tickets so we can party and listen. This will be the mother of all parties.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, baby? I just worked out. What you got going on?
Oh, well, I just made sure I look good for Dr. Heavenly, honey, and make sure
What?
these teeth look good too.
You look real good. But I am so excited tonight. We get to talk about your shit, boy. We talk about love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all got some mess going on, and I've been waiting for this. What's going on, Carlos?
Baby, Love and Marriage Huntsville is off the chain. The comments went crazy. We have so much to talk about, and I cannot wait to get your insight because, baby, you damn near broke the internet last week when it came to your insight on Love and Marriage DC.
Listen, put it out there. Put it out there. I just think that yeah, the men gotta learn. I don't know. I'm usually on the men's side and I try to see both sides, everything, but it's a lot. It's a lot, Carlos. It's a lot.
Speaking of a lot, before we get to Huntsville, we have to address what's been going on social media in regards to veneer tech. So there's
Oh yeah.
and I want to get your commentary on it because look, we live in Atlanta, and a lot of people in Atlanta and the world, but especially in Atlanta, they have you know how big backs is apparently an epidemic. Big teeth is an epidemic.
It's horrible. It's pretty bad. And I just never noticed that they're giving people certificates as veneer techs to actually do what I do. And I went to school 8 years, 4 years of undergrad, 4 years of dental school, then training, thousands of hours of CE credits. I guess what people don't know is you got to be able to administer anesthesia. First and foremost, how are you preparing the tooth without anesthesia? And if you're preparing it without anesthesia, or if you're using anesthesia, it's completely illegal if you don't have a license to use anesthesia, first and foremost. Secondly, people don't realize that veneers are a very technique sensitive procedure because you can get recurrent decay around your teeth. Your breath will be smelling bad, the teeth will be, and they're using composite veneers, which is that cheap shit, and it stains. It has openings in it. When they say close the margins, we need to take an x-ray to make sure the margins are closed, because if the margins are open, stuff is seeping in. And dental cavities is an infectious disease. It spreads, so you got to watch out for those veneer techs. You need a licensed professional. You need a board certified dentist like Dr. Heavenly, doctor of dental surgery.
So I go to Smiles by Dr. Heavenly, and you fix my bridge, and you did such an excellent job to the point.
Thank you.
Raindrops and boopy drops. I had to go see Dr. Heavenly 4 times just to get my bridge fixed because it is such an intense process of x-rays and temporaries and then fitting and making sure it looks good and polishing. It's a process, but explain to me, what is a veneer tech? Is this like the cheap way of surpassing dental school so that these people who got $10.99 can try to get their teeth to match ours?
Absolutely. And the thing about your teeth is they look very natural. Can't nobody even tell I did anything with your teeth, right? I mean, when you look at your teeth, they look beautiful, they look natural, they look how they are. But a lot of people are going out of the country and or going different places in people's backyard. That's just like going somewhere and getting an abortion by a doctor that's not certified to do it. You're causing extra problems with your life. Like, I mean, dental caries can bring heart problems. People don't know that, but it can cause diabetes. It can have problems with erectile dysfunction with periodontal disease. If you get those restorations and they're not done properly, it can cause periodontal disease, and that causes early tooth, you'll lose your teeth prematurely. So you don't want to really mess with your teeth. Now I see these people doing $10,000 and doing 25 teeth for 10. I don't see how they can do that, because the lab that I use, I mean, we just do stuff the right way. I can't see, you'll be seeing so many people. If I put a sign up, Carlos, today, free consultations, upper and lower, 10,000, my phone would be ringing up. I would have too many people.
How much does it normally cost for a veneer top and bottom?
Well, veneers cost about $1,600 each.
Each tooth?
Each tooth, yes, 1,600 or more each tooth. So if you're getting 20 teeth done for $10,000, first of all, they're not using cosmetic ceramics. They're using composite, and composite stains, it cracks, it breaks. And I just don't see how they do it.
Is this why a lot of people have those chiclet teeth? They're very big.
Don't talk about the people that was on our show, Carlos. Don't do that. Don't do that, Carlos. I'm not doing this with you. You try to be messy, but see, I'm trying not to. You told me not to be messy no more.
I was not talking about the people.
And you're going to talk about the people teeth. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not nice to do.
All I'm saying is there's some people got veneers. It looks like this. It looks like they put this in their mouth, and when they talk, they be like, "Hey, Dr. Heavenly, how are you?" And you be like, "Well, damn, your teeth really big. Is that a iPhone adapter? Is that a dock?"
I don't know what that is. But honestly, I don't see how people are doing it, because if you're getting those teeth done that cheap, you get what you pay for. My teeth are beautiful because I actually take my time. I do an impression. We get a template. You get to try on your teeth, to ride it, to see if you like it or not. We come back. We do adjustments if we need to, and they look natural. My lab charged the dog hell out of me because I want my stuff personalized, and I don't see how a veneer tech can learn. In fact, you can't even send your stuff to a lab without a license number. So I don't even see how they doing it.
So guys, just like you could get illegal booty injections, which
or illegal abortions,
or even abortions, listen, if you're going to spend $10,000 to get an unlicensed veneer tech to do your work, you might as well save up an extra 20. No shade.
Right.
Because minimally, tell me if I'm wrong, minimally that I've heard, it costs $30,000.
Absolutely. And if you look on my page right now, the last lady I put in, I pinned her. She had went to another country and got her veneers done. And if you look at them, they look jacked up. And I showed the before and I showed the after. You get what you pay for. We have specialists that stack that porcelain and make it look good. Now, if you don't give a damn about yourself, your life, or your teeth, roll with it. But if you care and you want something good and you want something with a license on it, you can't even administer an antibiotic if you get an infection after they go in your mouth. Anything you do in your mouth, whether it's an implant, it can cause an infection. If you get an infection and you're not dealing with a doctor, how you gonna live? How you got pain? You can't get a narcotic. You can't administer anesthesia. And then they can't take the x-rays to make sure the margins are closed. So you're causing decay, which is an infectious disease that can go to all parts of your body. That's just it.
So we know of a lot of things when you put in your mouth, it can cause an infection.
Yes.
So guys, just like you don't want to put dirty D's in your mouth.
I didn't think you were gonna say that, but yes.
Dirty D's.
That's where my mind went.
Yeah, listen, dirty D's in your mouth can cause an infection, and apparently, dirty mouth can cause you to not have an erection. Okay, and I don't know about you guys. I need for my board to be stiff when I need it to be stiff, and I don't want a cheap veneer tech to ruin my chances of having a.
And not only that, Carlos, you got to think about HIV. When you're using those instruments, our instruments are autoclaved. They go in a system that's so hot it can kill any spore. We have things that we have to do to keep stuff clean. If you go into the back of our basement, you don't know what they got. And people got HIV. They got all kind of infections out there. You do not want to be in somebody's basement dealing in your mouth and blood and spit and all that in your mouth. You don't, because it can cause all kind of diseases, including HIV. So that's what you want to watch out for. So if your life ain't worth it,
How can people contact you, Dr. Heavenly, if they want a consultation?
Oh, you already know, smilesbydrheavenly.com. I made it real easy. I teach people in my marketing class, listen, Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. If you Google Dr. Heavenly, they'll take you right to Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. But it's 404-29-SMILE, Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. Come get your stuff done right, y'all. Come get
And
your
look,
sister tonight.
this the bridge she did. It's she. Listen, I'm not just saying it because she's my friend. She's in front of me. I'm telling you, she did a good job. Now, it did cost me a coin, but you know what I'm saying?
But look on
It's
my
worth
page
it.
on Inspired by Dr. Heavenly on IG. I got all my
It's
work
worth
there.
it.
Listen, you need a licensed professional. Anything you do, would you go to a side person for? My husband does personal injury for a spinal procedure. Don't do it.
Yeah, yeah. You need a professional to do it. So I'm glad we cleared that up. Speaking of professionals, you are one because you don't watch a lot of shows. But I do know that Love and Marriage Huntsville is definitely one of your favorites. This
Absolutely.
season premiere was explosive. It is the talk of the town. We dived right into these charges against Martell Holt. Just so I can update the audience, if you guys missed the premiere, make sure you watch it on the OWN app or DVR or on demand, child. As you all know, it was all over the blogs. Martell Holt was arrested for domestic violence, harassment, and communications. Okay. So, what that is, guys, is he threatened to release an intimate video of him and his ex-wife Melody via text. Um, Melody filed charges against Martell because she felt that this threat that he administered, she obviously did not want it to be fulfilled. And he had a warrant out for his arrest for over a year. Martell said in the premiere that he went to the courthouse to get some paperwork on something. They said there's a warrant out for your arrest, and he was arrested on the spot. Dr. Heavily, you know Martell Holt, you know Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. What are your thoughts on all of this?
Before I go there, Carlos, I gotta give you your props. You are the king of reality TV. Cause bitch, you got the TR on your show. I didn't know your discography. I didn't know you were on Hollywood Divas and all the. I don't know how I missed that, Carlos. I didn't know your resume. But baby, when you bring it to TV, people need to watch it because you bring it in such a messy bitch way. Like it's just so messy. Like why you start out with that shit, Carlos? Like that's what we wanted, though. That's what we wanted. You started right out in the mess, okay? Okay, so we see Melody. She's telling us why she filed charges again. And I be trying to help poor Martell. I really do. I really try to help, and I try to say, you know what? Martell is a. But who the fuck do that, Carlos? Who does that? Like, these ain't rumors. They're facts, correct? You see the text message. He did do these things. Who wants to put their ex-wife, the mother of their children, out there? And they're saying these sex tapes were with him and her, and he's trying to make it seem like she's been with other men as well. I'm a Scorpio like Melody, and y'all know I love Melody Holt. I don't play those games, and I would do the same damn thing because it was more a cease and desist, right? I mean, it was years ago, but if he threatened to do it, if I file charges, that'll be like a cease and desist, like he can't expose those
Yes,
videos, correct? Yeah,
yes.
and you know, people do slick shit all the time. I remember reality TV, they'll have it released from a different page or send it to a blogger, or you know how they do, Carlos. Shit don't even be true. But people will send it out there. I think it was low of Martell to do that, to even threaten to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say allegedly, but we know it's true because we got the paperwork.
Well, no, and we have the soundbite from Martell admitting that he did send her a text message. He showed the text message to the producers. That's how we were able to show it on the screen. And then he also was like, "Oh, and by the way, I did attach a video to it." He.
So I'm
That
surprised
was,
you ain't showed a video, Carlos, knowing your mess
I'm
ass.
like,
You would have pulled the damn video up.
first of all, I would never do that to anybody. I would
Yeah,
never do
see,
that to Melody.
Melody's entire ass.
I listen. You are first of all, that is illegal in the United States of America, baby. Listen, I will show a text message if y'all give it to me, but baby, I don't want to see it. I don't want my audience to see it. I don't want to get any
I
charges on
want
me.
to see it. I want to see.
You want to see it?
I want to see. I don't want to see it. Carlos, did you look at
No,
it? Carlos, tell the truth. Did you see it?
no. I would. Let me tell you something about me. Let me tell you something about me. I don't even when you and I'm sure your producers feel this way about the cast of Married to Medicine. My cast to me are like my children. I look at them like they're my kids. I have this fatherly or auntie figure.
Right.
I'm the auntie, honey. I I don't want to see none of that. I have no desire to see it. Um, and listen, I will say this. What was so interesting about this, Dr. Heavenly? Martell got arrested the first day of filming.
That was planned. Y'all ain't fooling me.
Who
Somebody
was
did that
y'all?
on
Me?
purpose, right? I don't know who. But why would it be the first day of filming? And then furthermore, they said he had the kids. Now, what the problem with me is he left the kids in the car while he ran up there to get his paperwork and then got arrested. Like, dude, first of all, them little kids, you don't leave them in the car. I'm just gonna put that out there. Number one. Second of all, okay, you got business down at the courthouse. I ain't never been arrested, so I don't know what the protocol is. But I do know that she said she filed the warrant over a year ago. So she wasn't trying to, get him when he got pulled over, he was going to get it. But did she tell him she filed? Did he know?
Apparently, he didn't know. This is the thing about them. Um, at the time she filed, from my understanding, they weren't on speaking terms, obviously. A lot of their communication was done via the courts because the only reason why they're communicating or should be is about the kids. So when it came to any decision making around the kids, the courts had to handle it. In addition to maybe they'll text each other about pickup and this is your week, my week, but they don't have a relationship to talk about anything outside of that. So from my understanding, he did not know that she.
But when you get a warrant, I ain't never had no warrant. But ain't they supposed to send you a certified letter or something? Ain't you supposed to know some kind of way? Like you just have a warrant out there and you don't know until you get arrested or
Can you call Phaedra and ask her?
I surely will. You want me to call her right now?
Call her and ask her.
Shit, no. No. I call her later though. I ask her when you get a warrant. Not
Why
saying
can't you
she
call
got it, she's
people
an
on the
attorney.
spot, Heavenly?
Right, I ain't doing that. But yeah, I don't know. I would think that if somebody put a warrant out on you, to me, it makes sense to me that you would get some kind of notification, correct?
I don't think so. This is the thing. And again, I don't know. This is why we need a licensed legal
Dentist.
eagle to
Right.
tell us. I'm with you. I don't know. I don't think so. I think if somebody had a restraining order, I think a restraining order, you do get notified about that. I'm not sure if a warrant is out for your arrest, if you are privy to that. I just don't know. But one of the strongest reactions, Dr. Heavenly, that people had in the scene where Martell was talking to his mother, a lot of people felt that his mother was babying him and gaslighting the situation and not holding him accountable. You are a Black mother with sons. What did you think about that dialogue that his mother and Martell had?
I honestly thought that the mother did what she needed to do on TV. Now, off TV, I would have told him he did that's wrong. But on TV, I don't know because I'm gonna be team my kids and whether they right, wrong, and different. I'm gonna tell them right. But in front of anybody, I'm still for my kids. If you try to arrest my kids, I'm gonna do everything I can to help them, try to make them feel. But I'm gonna tell them on the side. I probably beat their asses on the side. Still, Martell still can get his ass whipped and tell him he was wrong for that. But on TV, I could see her taking up for her son. Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ride or die. Like if my husband, whether he's right or wrong, I'm ride or die for him. But I'll tell him later on, hey, that was wrong. You don't do stuff like that. But yeah, the mama was gaslighting. She was like, you don't do that to the kids. No, he did that to the kids. He did that when he actually sent those texts. So mama, I guess she the mama, but he was wrong. He shouldn't have did that shit. And Melody clocked him. And I'ma say this, and I'm gonna take it back. I always said that they might get back together, but I don't see it now. This too far. It's too much. I wasn't following. Like, damn. Y'all just can't. Do you think it's the show, Carlos, that they just can't get over each other and they keep bothering each other or having problems? Or do you think, like, if they weren't on the show, they'd be able to co-parent better? Because, them shows really
No, and listen, I know, and that's a very good question. What I can say to you is this: Martell was cheating on Melody before there was even a TV show, right? And
Right.
to Melody's credit, she did not want to do the show while they were dealing with this infidelity. She and I had a conversation, and long story short, we both said, look, if you're going to do this, you got to be real. I said that to say the show did not break them up. Martell's infidelity in the sense of a child being born, an outside affair with a child being born happened while they were married, right?
Right.
And that, based on the knowledge that I have, and the audience knows this too, that was the ultimate deal breaker in terms of we're married and there's a baby that you're having with another woman. That's what broke them up. And I think, look, when Melody said in this episode that she got married to Martell at 22 years old.
She was very young. Mm-hmm.
22.
How old was he? Because he's older than her, right? He's older than
A
she
few
is.
years. I think he was maybe 24, 25, but not
Okay.
not too far away from her age. To know that she was 22 getting married, and I want to hear this from you. I know a lot of women and a lot of men for that matter. You really have to get to know yourself before you get married to another human being at 22 years old. And one thing Melody said in this episode that I was like,
Was
if
she
you touch,
pregnant? Was she pregnant when she got married?
no,
Okay.
no. So Dr. Heavenly, let me give you tea. Martell proposed to Melody on the day of her college graduation.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at him. He's so sweet. But
See, no, let me say this. And me and Martell talked about this, so this ain't nothing new. When I learned that, I said, oh, when a man, so ladies, listen, I don't think that was sweet in the sense of like, I think men, when they know you are a good woman, they gonna snatch you up before
lock
the
you down.
streets can get you. And Melody at 22 years old isn't fully developed as a woman going after her career because she just graduated from college. There's another development of life that happens for anybody after 22. So when a man snatches you off the streets, he sees the prize you are, and he doesn't want any man to have you. So he wants to lock you up at the house and mold you to be the woman he wants you to be, honey.
Yeah,
That's what men do to me.
He saw a good thing. However, the jury is still out. My thing is, if they were not on TV, she dealt with that man cheating for 5 years. I know too many women, and I know too many married women.
Well,
They deal with
on your show?
No, well, some of them on our show are coming back to our show. I don't know. But listen, but my thing is this. We don't know that Melody would have left without this TV show. It's too public. I'm telling you, women deal with children outside. You know what I'm saying? They deal with that kind of stuff. A lot of times, and I said again, T.I. said it the best. Everything he did was okay with Tiny.
Wait, go back.
Everything he did.
You cut off there. Go back. You said what did
Okay.
T.I. say?
Everything he did with Tiny was okay until the people start speaking on it. So I don't know if Melody, and she seems like a strong woman now, but I don't know. She might have stayed, Carlos. We don't know. But we
No,
do
but
know
let's talk about it. She did stay. She stayed.
5 years, right?
No, she stayed and forgave him for the infidelity. The moment she decided to cut complete ties was when this baby happened, because and listen, I know what you're saying. A lot of women do stay with the baby.
She would have stayed anyway.
I think my opinion is, I don't think if there was a TV show, she would have stayed and raised another woman's baby. I think TV show and now she would not have stayed. But
Hopefully
you think she
not.
would have?
But I don't know. I'm saying we don't know, but I do know that it's an added pressure when people are on TV like none other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people would make it in their marriages. Sometimes they stay in their marriages because of TV because they don't want, the show to get a divorce. But sometimes, that stuff, the Twitter be real hard on the people and they really realize and they see different sides they never thought of before because of TV. But we never know because she is on TV. But Melody seems like a strong woman, a beautiful woman. Yeah, he saw a dime piece and she had an education too. Oh yeah, he locked her down real quick and got all them babies on her too. Locked her
Yes,
right on down.
and one of the things that they argued about that she mentioned was when they were divorcing. Allegedly or apparently, he said something to her along the lines of, "What man is going to want a woman with all these kids?"
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and that's
That's what he was trying to do. Give her a lot of kids to know. But he thought she wasn't going to leave. I still say that to this day.
oh, one
He didn't think
hundred
she was. Leave.
percent.
He didn't think she was going to leave. She said God said go, and she wrote a song about it and called him all kind of dogs and shit. Right? I remember that song went #1. Yes, Melody. She left, and she did, and she looked good. She started looking even better. She was always fooled up, but to me, she started looking better when she left that old fool alone.
Do you like Martell?
I don't dislike Martell. Martell has been very cordial. If I saw him tomorrow, I say hello. I don't like how he did Melody. I don't like that. That's what I don't like. Like to me, I think Martell probably a cool dude, but not nobody to marry. Like to me, I think he's very sexist. Like they say, narcissist. That's who he is. When he did a vlog with me a few years ago, narcissist. I mean, textbook. Like the dude really felt like if she wasn't doing him, somebody else, he had the right to go out there and let somebody else do him. If she wasn't sucking on him, he had the right to do. And he said it. And he said he told her that. I don't know. I think a lot of men think like Martell, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men cheat. A lot of men cheat. But no man is sexist or narcissist enough to say it. Like she needed to be doing this. And when she wasn't doing it, and he really thought I was gonna be an advocate for him because I'm all about being a submissive wife. But you don't submit to no fool. And I just let him talk. I don't know if you ever saw that video. He
I
went
did.
on and on and on and on. You don't stop. And he really thought I was going to agree with him. And I was like, Martell, I can't believe you're saying the shit you saying. I don't know. But Martell is a piece of work. I don't dislike him, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Before we move on to the other cast members, I want to ask you this, and then we'll get back to what happened at my podcast event on the show. Do you think a lot of men, when it comes to, do you think when it comes to a lot of
Gonna
men,
see the African? Are we gonna get to see the African? Let me he must have just came in because the dog barking. Where you at? Let me see African. Come in, baby. Let me see you. Let me see
listen.
eyes on you.
I will show you the African the moment you call Jackie or Phaedra on the phone.
I'll call him. Jackie ain't gonna answer her damn phone, and Faith is probably gonna curse me out. So I ain't gonna do that. Listen, I'm cool with all those ladies. I'm not trying to mess it up. So
no, I know, and y'all feel this. I don't want I don't want none of this to be the drama, the storyline for the show.
That damn Phaedra funny.
So when it comes to men, because you are a relationship coaching expert, when a man complains to his wife that he's not getting enough head, and he tells her this, what should the wife do with that information? Should she start doing it more? Does the man have the right to say, if I told you this is how I feel, and you're not doing it the way, or you not, well, maybe the way too. If you're not doing it the way or how often I want you to do it, does that give a man the right to step out and get that from someone else?
Well, first part, if my husband told me that he needed me to do something for him sexually, I would really try. I would really go over, but I'm saying there's so many reasons why I'm not, if I'm not, right? I could have just had a baby. I could have been postpartum. I could be not feeling you right now because you a hoe ass dude and you've got a girlfriend for 5 years and I don't feel like sucking on that thing after it's been in the next bitch. That's probably the issue right there. But as a good wife, if my husband said he needed sex from me, I would really try to go out and get it. But now, Give it to him. But now, does he have the right to step out? Hell, frick, no. When we got those vows in front of the Lord, because I'm saying, if even if you weren't in a church, the whole purpose of marriage is prefaced in a church. It's about God, right? If
Yes.
you can't step out on me. That's why we in church saying that we're gonna be one-on-one monogamous relationship. That's what we did vows in front of God. Saying it. So even if my wife didn't, I need to figure out why she's not doing it. Either she's not feeling right, or she maybe not, you know what I mean? Maybe she's not healthy, or but in his case, she probably was pissed with his ignorant tail. And she was like, I'm not sucking on that dirty shit. And you been over there with that other woman for 5 years. Let her fucking do it. I'm tired. I got my degree. You know, Melody got businesses and bosses and jobs, and she all bossed up. And you telling me I better do this? Or you go, you know what? And the interesting thing, and I'm not saying Melody, but I'm saying the average woman. If I stayed, I'd be getting me some on the side too, that somebody appreciated it too. Now I ain't saying Melody did it, but it wouldn't be surprising to me if she did, child, and she'd be well within her right to go out there and step and because the song called "I Know He Cheating on Me," so I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. I swear to God, I would creep. I mean, if we stand up for the kids, I think a lot of women would creep. Yeah.
Yes, and a lot of men could not handle that.
No,
So
they can't.
they just can't handle it.
That's what the song say.
So one of the other big topics that happened in this episode was Destiny is back on
Okay,
the
I love
show.
Destiny. I like Destiny.
Yes, Destiny is back on the show. And the biggest controversy as well is the fact that a former producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville,
Who? You?
a woman, you said what?
You?
No, girl. No, I said former.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Maybe I thought, man, I didn't know. Okay, who?
No,
Who? Do I know her?
a former producer named Sonny married Destiny's man. Okay, so let me
Y'all
explain
ain't
to you.
shit. Them hoes ain't coming to my house no more. They not. Like, they act like they your friends. They be trying to be your friends. And I know how they do, Carlos. And you know I know. They supposed to have a relationship with you. And they really, and then y'all dumbasses be in there being friends as a cast, being friends with your producers, knowing they trying to get the tea so they can take it back to Carlos and tell him what's going on with your life. And you're friends with them. And they really act like they your friends. And now she done slept with the girl man and took the girl man? What?
So let me explain. Because I want to, this is a big topic of discussion. Okay, so emphasis on former producer. This producer.
So you fired her because she dated the girl man? Why is she former? I'm asking.
Well, let's talk about it. These producers, as you know, are freelancers, right? They jump from show to show, you know, as the season ends. When this season came up, I was told weeks prior to this season, Heavenly, that she married Destiny's man. And I said to the team, like, well, this is a storyline now that Destiny's back on the show. And this person can't produce. You can't produce on the show when you're the storyline.
So the producer's gonna be on the show? Is Sunny gonna be on the show?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. Sunny is going to be on the show.
So she get a check too? And you bring the bitch, Carlos, you bringing the bitch back to the show, on the show?
Well, first of all,
on there?
Okay, right. So look. She married Destiny's man. Now this is the gag. I know, but let me explain it to you in the audience. Because this is a very delicate situation, and I can see you getting sweaty thinking about this. Because you allow female producers around Dr. Damon.
No, I don't. They don't have his phone number. They be like, Heavenly, why you acting like that? Don't call my freaking man. If you need my man, he's not on payroll. Call me and I see if he can come. Do people act like I be acting crazy, bitch? I'm the only bitch that got good sense, and this is why. They be done suck your man. If your man is sitting in the house and a bitch go down on him, how many men are strong enough to say, bitch, don't do it. Bitch, get off me. They gonna be like, stop. Stop. Oh, I told you to stop. Now I told you to stop. Stop. Hold up. Next thing you know, girl. I don't let no. I'm sorry. I call me crazy, call me insecure, call me what you want to, but you will not be calling my freaking man. You won't. You won't. You won't do that. The producers don't got my man phone number, so that wouldn't have been me, bitch. Ain't no hoes coming in my house without me being here. They don't have the code. You know they be wanting to come in early and light up or whatever. No, I hire people to be. My man is not gonna be here. My man at work. Okay, y'all can't come in my house. No, no. So Destiny, I'm gonna tell you this. Destiny, don't trust none of these hoes. These hoes is thirsty. Thirsty. I don't know how they is in Huntsville, but I know these hoes in Atlanta, boy, they go out of their way to get with your man. They really do. Because if an ugly man like ooh, that's why this shit can't be lying, Carlos. Sydney from Australia is what I was going to say. Y'all know Sydney.
Who is Sydney from Australia?
Girl, I'll call you later, baby.
Okay, call me later, girl. Okay, look.
Not attractive. But
look,
y'all will take anything.
Let me tell you something. Okay, well, let me hold on.
Gag, bitch. Don't do that. Clutch your pearls. I said it.
Clutch my diamonds. Okay, look. Okay, happily.
They ain't pearls, right? I know that's right. Pearls
no necklaces tonight. Okay, look. Okay. Let me explain to you what happened. For almost 2 seasons that Destiny was on the show, we have begged Destiny, we want to see your man. And there will always be an excuse as to why he wasn't on the show, right? So I even said at the reunion, Destiny, where's your man that we keep hearing about? I thought he was coming to the reunion. Well, something happened because her man used to be in jail. And it was something with probation officer, whatever, right? So this producer, allegedly, she's from St. Louis, and so is Destiny's ex named Moses. Destiny had a producer named Sonny. They were close. And Sonny ran into Moses and said, oh my God, I think we're cousins.
That's that cousin shit again. I don't like it. No best friends or cousins.
Allegedly, that's what she said because they met at like a family reunion, right? So apparently, Sonny and Moses started dating, but Sonny is saying that Moses broke up with Destiny when she entered the picture.
So wait a minute, we black people, we don't date our cousins. I'm not understanding. Come back to that, because we don't date our cousins.
Right. So Destiny is saying, I thought y'all were
not
cousins.
saying that other people do. Let me allege.
Whatever.
I don't know anybody that
they're not cousins. They're not. So they're not cousins.
Okay.
They're not Sonny said, I never said that, and you'll see this next week. Sonny said, I never said we were cousins. We were at a family reunion, and she said she just made a joke about that. Destiny saying she thought they were cousins and found it funny that these cousins are now married, right? So the way Destiny found out that her producer was marrying her ex-man, the producer called, apparently. Destiny did not answer. And then the producer texted Destiny telling her, I'm pretty much about to marry Moses. And then Destiny blocked her. And now they're married.
And now she got to see this bitch again. You know what? I never really thought about how it would feel for somebody to see their ex on a show where they make their money. And, you know, a lot of times these women need that dollar. They need the dollar from the show. Because I fucking quit. I'm sorry. If I got a divorce and y'all brought back my husband's new bitch, I'm gone. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't got me. You know what I'm saying? Quad, I love you, girl. I love you and I get what you saying. But, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm not going to let anybody run me off. But I'm not going to let anybody run me off my own show, though.
I'm gone. Fuck y'all. Y'all can't get that story. Y'all ain't getting that story from me. I'm sorry. I'm gone. If you want her, I'm doing like a candy. If you want her, bitch, you ain't got me. You ain't got me. So we can do this. We can talk about it, but this hoe can't be in my presence. How dare y'all let this bitch in my presence? How dare the husband? What kind of man would allow his wife to come on the same platform as his ex-wife. You either desperate or you stupid or you just hungry for the camera. What man would do that? Don't do that. Don't do that to me. You're not gonna get that from me. But I ain't got nothing to do with it. Go ahead on with your story. Sorry.
So the thing is this. I want to address the elephant in the room, which is, how does it work when a producer has married a cast member's ex, right? And this is the first time I'm dealing with it, right? It was a no-brainer, right? It was a no-brainer
So
that
bring them back, right? If they
you
come,
can't come
right?
back and produce on the show, baby. Like, it's, but you want, you could be
You could
on
be
like,
cast. You
you
could be
know,
cast.
the storyline, you know, because we like to follow the reality, and that's what we're doing. And Destiny, to her credit, Destiny came back understanding. Destiny was not blindsided. Destiny came back understanding that this is something the streets of Huntsville are talking about. We have to follow the reality. Destiny came in knowing that if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. And it's something to where a lot of people are asking me, like, well, how dare you have a producer on the show? Guys, she's not producing on the show this season. She produced on the show last season, and I believe the season before that. The reality is she married him. They're not
I
like
got a
dating.
question for you. Do the cast ever get mad at you based on the story? Because at the end of the day, I feel like, as I'm a boss, you know what I'm saying? I have employees. You have a choice. If you're not agreeing upon even like the amount or the circumstances, you got a choice. You do not have to sign on the dotted line. So I just
Yeah.
don't understand why some people get mad at you when you are very open and honest about what's going to happen. Why would they get mad at you? Because they got choices, right?
Well,
Am I
well,
wrong?
well, that's the thing. They all have choices, and no one puts a gun to your head saying you
Right.
better sign. No one walks into a situation saying, "I had no idea the mistress, this person, the ex or whatever." No one is shocked by that. What happens is this: a lot of, and it's not even a lot. There's a small few people, and you know this too, Emily. When a person is either no longer on the show, they get removed from the show, or the fans don't like them on social media, they try to blame everybody for what happened. And you know how it is, Emily. The easier thing is to blame the producer.
Absolutely.
Because we're the fallen guy. We're the fall guy. Blame Carlos, blame this person, blame Andy. We get blamed for everything that happens on the show. And you know this, no one, you don't have to be there. I
That's my
respect
point.
people. If Destiny would have said to me, I'm good, I don't want to do it, we would have been like, okay. But we let her know about that, right? Sonny and Moses knew what time it was too, in terms of like, this is something we're following. And that's the reality in which we follow. And again, I will give Destiny her props, not spoiling everything, but Dr. Heavenly, Destiny and Sonny have a one-on-one. Destiny and the X-Men have a one-on-one. And it's like nothing you've seen on TV. Because this is the thing. I think a lot of us, when it came to Qua and Sweet Tea, I think a lot of us really were looking towards having or seeing a one-on-one, right? I think everybody was like, we want to see the one-on-one with Sweet Tea and Quad, right? But we didn't get that, and obviously you guys followed the reality and did a good job at it. On Love and Match Huntsville, you're going to see Destiny confront her ex-man, and you're going to see Destiny confront her producer. And also, I want to tell you this: Kimmy and Tisha also confront the former producer, and they have a problem with, how can we trust these female producers around our husbands?
Don't. I ain't never trust none of them hoes. I promise you. And they ain't even pretty. My whole thing is I'm not gonna give descriptions of why the people ain't pretty. They just not. But I'm telling you, it ain't their face. It ain't that. Y'all could get the ugliest bitch out here. They could still suck your
Men
man.
don't cheat because of looks.
Right. They don't. They go by feelings. A woman that makes them feel like. Sometimes the wives don't make the men feel like. So an ugly bitch might make them feel like, and they go with that ugly bitch. I mean, it's just that. I'm not saying Sunny ugly because I don't know. I don't know
No,
what Sunny's
what's
like.
crazy is a lot of people have said that Sunny and Destiny look alike.
Well, yeah, man got a type. I got a type. But yeah, I don't never let them women around my husband. I mean, and I think that my husband is faithful and he's trustworthy. I just always, my mama always told me keep hoes. Like if I go to Jackie's house and her husband come home, it's time for me to go. It's time.
Really?
That's just old school. That's old school. Your husband come home. Thank you. I see y'all later. You know what I mean? Let me get my drink and go home. I'm going home. I don't want no bitches hanging around my house. No. No producers, no. We ain't friends. We working.
So, if you're at a female friend's house and her husband comes home, you're out.
Right. And I don't like no hoes at my house either. You know what I'm saying? But bitch, I be like, girl, what you about to do? What you about to do? Because you ain't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know who else like me. And y'all call me whatever you want to, but that's the truth. I don't have and we don't do no best female friends, and we ain't got no goddamn cousins. If he got a cousin and I ain't heard about her, and she just no, we ain't got no cousins, we ain't got no best friends, we ain't got no sister like play sister, none of that. We ain't got that. None of that. I'm his best friend. I'm his sister. I'm his play cousin. We play. we don't do that. We don't do that. I'm sorry. Maybe it's me, but I've been with my man over 30 years, and we don't play them kind of games. We just don't. What?
No, listen, you're making a lot of sense. That's
and Destiny probably like hindsight is always 2020. Hindsight. I knew I thought something.
She did say that she felt something in the pit of her stomach, that something was off.
Trust it, Lord. Trust it. I ain't gonna feel nothing in the pit of nothing because it ain't gonna happen.
So the lesson is don't allow females around your man.
Don't let them call them. Don't let them around your house. I mean, you can't stop certain women. I mean, Damon works with women. I mean, you got to trust your man. But damn, don't give them no playground to play in. They ain't coming to my damn house. They not finna call them on my court. No. So no. And what does Sunny look like? Is Sunny attractive? Because I don't.
Yeah, no.
No, not Sunny. Moses. I'm talking about Moses.
Oh, Moses is, so at the end of the episode, Moses and Sunny come out of me and Melody's podcast show.
Screenshot it and send it to me. I'm gonna look at it later.
No, I want to show you guys now. Listen, he definitely is not a bad looking guy.
Okay.
So I want to show you guys exactly. I want to get your reaction really quickly.
He probably looks like a tire out there, like a
what?
A tire, like a flat tire out there. I don't know what he looks like.
Lord.
I've never seen him. But Destiny is beautiful. I will tell you, Destiny is beautiful.
Yeah, no, she is. Destiny is very attractive, and the thing about it is this: Sunny and they look alike. All right, I'm gonna take the picture. I can find. But no, he's dark skinned. He has a full beard. He's handsome. He's very handsome.
Okay. What does he do for a living, please? Because honestly, I'm just saying, black women, we don't be caring about no handsome. Obviously, look at the beautiful women that's with these ugly men. It ain't got nothing to do with the looks.
No, I know. I wanna. Okay,
it's got to be the education level, how he treats her. You know what I mean? Not just the money, but the money is a big part. What does he do? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
No, I mean, apparently I don't either. Let me think.
If he was doing anything worthwhile outside of prison, you would know.
I think he's flipping homes and
yeah, they do. Everybody doing it. Everybody man in real estate. I swear to God, that's just the go-to when they ain't got no damn job. Oh, I ain't talking about nobody on that show. I'm just talking about people. Lord, cut that part. Cut that, Carlo. Cut. But seriously, the men that don't got no jobs always talking about some damn flipping properties in real estate. Oh no, I'm getting my coin. It took me 9 months to make $20,000. Bitch, get a job. Get a job. That ain't no income. You flipped a property, make 20 grand. It's been a year. Okay, don't do that to me, Carlos. Don't do that to me, because they say these men that get out of prison. Apollo said that on my pocket, they can't get a checking account, they can't get no funding. So even if they are flipping houses, damn it, it's Sonny's money. It was Destiny money that was flipping. I'm just saying, I don't know nothing about these people. I'm talking about people that I know. I'm not talking about them.
Okay.
So what he do? So what does he do?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna let you know next week.
Thank you.
But I do believe it has something to do with real estate, flipping houses. They're in business together. Sonny.
That's because it's her money. It's her money, and he flipping it. Okay, got it.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know nothing. Alleged. But he ain't got no fake veneers. He ain't get his veneers done by no chick. That's all I can say.
Heavenly, I am done. So look, that was the premiere of Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you guys missed the premiere, catch it on the OWN app on demand or the DVR. And
love it.
If you want real veneers, please contact Smiles by Dr. Heavenly.
And if you want a great producer that's a messy bitch, that's gonna get you all the tea and get you with the ex-wife and them in the same room, we at least try to have a little class on that shit where we don't put quad in the people in the same room on the same. Listen, y'all gonna put the bitches right there together, messy ass. Okay, but also great TV. We live for it, and we watching, Carlos. And congratulations on another show. God dang, you got it going on, Carlos. Congratulations. We appreciate you.
Thank you. God is good. God is good. And guys, if you are in Washington, D.C. on Mother's Day, attend my live Mother's Day brunch with the ladies of Love and Marriage DC, Joy, Irena, Ashley. We got surprises, surprise guests. It's going to be a thing. Hit to my website, Kingdom Reign, REIGNENT.com. That's KingdomReign.com, and click the tab that says tour to get your tickets. Heavenly, is there anything you want to promote besides these amazing businesses you have?
I love what you're doing, Carlos. I love the interaction you got with all your cast, with the audience and the fans. I love what you do on YouTube with the people. I mean, you growing this, and it's gonna be something big because you put in the work, and people don't realize how hard you work at this. This is everything. Keep going, brother. I look at you and I look up to you, and everybody say Carlos King is the king of reality TV. He is.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night. All right, darling. Bye-bye.
All right, I'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. We'll be back next Monday.
Bye-bye.